All right, well, we got success now. We've had a little bit of troubleshooting the last 2 days. So we finally got everything sorted out. Got this thing running like a champ. Generator's nice and clean. Pump works like a champ, really good, solid. And the fuel cap doesn't leak. Nice and solid. We've got it sealed, taken care of. The inside of the font is clean, and yeah, it's working really good now. So yeah, we're ready to just gonna let this burn for a little while and just kind of burn out any impurities and all. All right, so these are my two latest acquisitions. One of them you know pretty good by now, and that's the Nulite 3M. I put the original globe on, but I just wanted to show you that I did get it going pretty good here. And then I've got this Thermos holiday lantern. It's one of those that has both. It has kind of like the standard with the separate fuel and separate pump. Whereas other Thermos, they've got the pump and the fuel kind of all together in one. So I'm really glad I got this one because it's a lot easier to deal with. The other one, where it's all together, they have a lot of O-rings and stuff. But this one didn't come with the globe. I got a really good deal on it for eBay. So I just made a quick globe right now. It's when I got this thing in the other day, I cleaned the generator and I kind of got everything cleaned up. I soaked the pump in neat oil and just kind of did a little cleanup. And I actually didn't have a fuel cap, so I had a spare, so I put a new O-ring in there. So I do have a globe coming. It's coming as part of I think it's Coleman 5177. I think that's the number. It's a propane lantern, and it has a tapered globe. And I read some forums. People said that particular one, that it will work in this particular lantern. You have to kind of slant a little bit to get on, but it'll go. The globes for these are pretty expensive, so I figured, well, I can get an entire propane lantern with that tapered globe, and then it's like a 2-for-1 deal. I can use it for this one, and I can also use it for that propane one, which is pretty cool also. So yeah, so that's kind of the deal, but that one's not coming till like Monday. So in the meantime, I just made a mesh globe, and I actually like the mesh globe. It actually came out really good, though. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you, but it's like I stabbed myself a few times in making it. But I mean, I spent 5 minutes making this thing, but in retrospect, I wish I would have used some gloves. But that's okay. It had a little bit of rust in the tank. I kind of shook it out with some alcohol and dumped that, and then I took it to our kitchen sink because it didn't have the smell of gas in it. It had had gas in it for years. There was no smell of any gasoline whatsoever. It was actually just like a dried rust on the surface and inside. So it's like I washed it out with hot water and dumped it out and kept doing it to get any kind of junk or whatever. And then, like I say, we just gave it one more quick rinse, get any moisture out. We had the alcohol in there, and then we put some gas in it. And like I said, the pump's working good. The seals and the valves working fine. The generator, I cleaned it and it was in pretty good shape, and wasn't that too much work to get it going. This one was a lot more work, obviously. So now this one here we're going to have to go and say work to make it pretty. This globe makes it look really old, so I think we're gonna go with the glass globe. I like glass globe. It just put this off to the side, and maybe a little bit later on I'll get I'll buy a reproduction microglobe, just not right now. But yeah, let's just put this up here. Let's see. So let's take this over here. So yeah, this is a really cute little lantern. I actually really like it. Very pretty. I'm pretty darn happy with this one. This one here, I'm not going to repaint it or nothing. I'm just going to clean it and try to get off any type of rust or dirt gently. And then I'm going to apply a clear coat to it just to protect it. And yeah, and then we'll just do a little bit of cleanup, a little additional cleanup on the cage. You know, little details like the gas cap and shine up everything on like the pump and all that little stuff. But yeah, we're not going to paint the font. This one, obviously, this is a whole makeover on this one here. Anyway, I gotta get going. God bless you all. And I'll tell you, let's shut one down at a time here. We're going to shut this one down. And I guess we'll just shut this one down at the same time. It's really chilly out here. It's pretty windy. Bring them in. All right. So it's been a pretty productive week. Still got tomorrow. Yeah, that's the other side out there. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. It ain't perfect, but like I say, I got a really good deal on it. So I'm not complaining. And then this guy's already shut down. This one right here, it just feels like it's just like bleeding rust. It's just a really rusty, you know, it is what it is. I mean, like I say, I cleaned it the best I could. I guess I'll just lean on it. Lean on me. But yeah, not bad. That's a cute little lantern. I'm really happy with that. And like I say, I think the mesh came up pretty good. So like I say, if you got one of these and it's like you break the globe, they sell that mesh material on Amazon. It's not very expensive. It's pretty cheap. Guard your hands, put some gloves on, get some sharp scissors, kind of pre-measure stuff, and a little bit of artistic bending. And like I say, you get a pretty good globe. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it right there, because I lit it through the globe, which is actually very convenient. This one obviously has this thing here, but like I say, it's just a, this one reminds you, like you might, if you went into a gold mine in like a Indiana Jones movie and it was hanging there, they would try to light it or something, you know, it just looks the part, right? This one looks like something from like Back to the Future or whatever. Anyway, I gotta get going. God bless y'all. And like I say, follow along, because we'll give updates on this one and its progress, and on this one here. And like I say, next Monday we should have a glass globe for it, and we'll probably transfer that mesh globe over to the propane one. All right, well, take care. God bless y'all. All right, it's a quick update. So we got the lantern tearing apart, the Nulite. It's right there. This part, I'm not going to soak it. It's going to get sanded and it's going to get painted. And then we, like say, we're running here in citric acid. So we got the parts in there. I know you can't see it. There's a bunch of parts in there. You can see reflection. So we're going to leave these. And then this guy right here, this one right here, I'm just going to the font. We're going to get everything washed up and clean the best we can. And get the cage cleaned up real pretty, the best we can. And the font, we're just going to clean it, wipe down a little bit of alcohol, and then we're going to spray it with a clear lacquer. And we're going to call it a day on this one. We'll clean the bail. In fact, I should Oh, that's a good point here. I got to put this bale into the citric acid. All right, God bless y'all. You have a great day. I got to head out here. You got to drop the kids off, and hope you have a productive day and a great Friday and weekend. Take
If people all over the world have suddenly disappeared or seem to have died, I am sorry you are reading this letter. If I had witnessed a instantaneous removal of every Jesus follower from the earth, and the resulting chaos, I would be terrified. My goal in writing this is to help you survive. The Bible paints a picture of what has happened and what will come about on the earth that full our disappearance. What has happened? All of the people who trusted in the death of Jesus Christ and his resurrection for the forgiveness of their sins. Jesus' followers, or Christians, have bypassed death and gone to heaven in a moment often called the rapture. Those who have disappeared are safely home in heaven. You may need to grieve their absence in your life for now, but heaven can also be your destiny. Whatever your background, Jesus Christ is the key to unlock eternity with God and his followers. John 14, what for? Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I'm going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, so that you also may be where I am. Listen, I tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed in a flash, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will be changed. Died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those who have fallen asleep in him. 15 according to the Lord's word, we tell you that we who are still alive, who are left until the coming of the Lord, will certainly not precede those who have fallen asleep. The Lord himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet call